ways. It
Borpa, lock in, buddy. Borpa.
But you get punished for it.
You want to give it your stomach?
Here it is on the attack. Aspas will be the first one to get tested and already best.
Wait, guys.
Duelist.
Let's cheer for a 13-0.
Yeah, the king of Icebox strikes first. Vintage, and now it's all left to Cortesia here, and he's just going to play a retake style. Everyone's going to flood in from the side of MIBR. Furia do have some good post.
I'm ADHD as hell. I need a mentor to help me with it.
Part of the issue is the time.
What are some ways to combat ADHD without taking medication?
They do manage to get the spike down. Now we're going to see the flood out from the defensive side. MIBR with the numbers advantage, looking to push the pace a little bit more. Spotting a scalp. It's labored.
How?
But it's better late than never. The pistol, the way of MIBR.
Yeah, looking a little bit too easy for MIBR. A little
Growing
bit too
up.
comfortable. I think if I'm Furia right now, I'm a little worried
Routine.
because yeah, we got that spike down, but when it
Cognitive
came to
behavioral therapy.
Exchange, I mean,
Just
MIBR
lock
just
in.
cleaned up
Just
house right here on this
focus.
retake.
Forehead.
Right,
Exercise.
Let's call a spade here, right? I think the record at the top of the screen tells you everything you need to know about the expectations between these two teams. MIBR should be able to best Furia pretty handily. Now, you know, any dog can have its day.
Yo, dog, do you take Advil when you get a headache? Nah, I just focus.
They are the stronger team
on not having a headache.
every way you could possibly imagine.
I guess if it's really bad, yeah.
It should be relatively pedestrian, but again, this is why you play the game.
Yeah, gonna have to go through those motions. Furia actually got a big pick right there onto Artsy, and that was a Vandal that just got juggled back by Verno. But
like, you guys think I need medication?
So,
I don't think
progress
so.
On this round.
I'm totally fine.
Side of Eco.
I need to lock in.
Aspas connecting onto one, a little bit of utility joining in on the fun. 3 remaining on both sides.
We're not doctors, I fear.
Step back, Rafa finding success on getting a spike down for 2 rounds in a row.
I mean, the problem is anyone can get a prescription.
See what the classics can do.
Even the doctors are not doctors anymore, if you think about it. That's why I trust you guys. Because you'll give it to me straight.
It's going to be a pretty easy cleanup on that kill. Heat feeling the walls closing in. Getting surrounded left in 1v3. The spike ticks away little by little, but it's Aspas who gets his third. MIBR gets his second.
2 Vandals
like
with light armor and that Outlaw with full armor, but Aspas is getting close to those knives.
Look at how aggro they are in main right now. There was a dart, there was a cascade. Aspas is already up.
Yeah, all this info gathered from the side of MIBR. You're 100% correct, and that's a great entry from Havoc.
What?
Yep, and a great response from Khalil, too.
Oh, I feel like I'm re-energized after eating food. Who would have thought?
Mentioned that it really felt like they needed to be bonused, and so far, it seems like that will be the case. Big numbers advantage away the attack. The spike has been playing.
Up trap dash. Doesn't have it.
It's only going from really bad to worse for MIBR.
Yeah, and fundamentally, I like the way that Furia are.
You think Furia would pick me up if I messaged them seriously? Just based off a clout.
In that post-plant scenario, because they got the first bloods. And that's what you want. Everybody else is playing util. I mean, now they're kind of hunting a bit.
No? Come on, brother.
It's a little unnecessary. I say that as he, still ends up getting that kill, but
yeah, that is an interesting conversation to have though, because you look at situations like this and you go, okay, you have the advantage. You don't really want to lose it. You kind of want to play it smart as the fallout round goes through for Furia and they're on the board. But I do
You're lucky
think
that
for a
Sentinels
team
picked
like
you up.
Furia,
You're washed.
Who has literally nothing to
I've been here for
fight
years,
other
bro.
than pride.
Now MIBR is snowballing you. Here's that operator from Mossboss though.
Gonna get
Oh!
as will shun him. Will fall. The
you like him?
Forced to take a step back, thrown in reverse. And he's gonna have to continue backing up.
Yeah, blistering pace. I mean, if Furia can get this spike planted unseen.
Oh!
Oops, my ult's ready.
Aspas connecting onto one.
Planted.
No! My king!
Missing the second again. The aggressive swing out from Heat. It's proving to be a little bit too much for Aspas here. Now you take a look at the economy for Verno. You got 100 credits for Cortesia, 400. You're not fighting this anymore.
Yeah, that operator getting taken out so early. I wonder if Furia are going to try to pick
God,
that
that
up.
I feel overworked
in
when I
their
stream
own
4
hands and maybe
hours.
hold
What the f are you trying to
the
say,
next
bro? Are you
default.
trying to cancel me or something? I'm not saying
do
nothing,
not
dude.
Care whatsoever. They're swinging into
It's a bait-ass
Aspas'
question. That's a rage
operator.
bait question for sure.
Taking that 1v1. It almost felt like he should have dropped there, but all that pressure, sometimes even players like Aspas are going to succumb to it.
Yeah, man. Streaming is harder than a regular job, dude.
And that's
yeah,
big.
man.
That's massive for Furia to fight back
Yeah,
into this. They're building
for
up
sure,
their
bro.
own economy right now. I mean, type of aggressive play on this B side of the map. If he gets that first blood, it's a way into this round. Yeah, I say that as Verno just takes the head off of Havoc. He's having none of that.
Who do I hot tub with? If your mom's not available, usually I just go with whoever's there.
I thought Rafa
Sometimes
might
meet
try
someone
to
new,
be
you know?
A little bit investigated with his utility and try to catch Aspas with the knife at the beginning of the round, but I guess 115 is a little bit better. So now they know at least where that threat is.
Want to go for a run together or not?
A lot of weaponry here, and they're still opting
Nah,
to go for
you might
this.
be crazy.
Aspas procs the dash, gets a little bit more high ground. Doesn't connect on the first blade. Still plenty more where that came from those. You see the spit hitting up back towards heaven. A little bit closer is FURIA. Inch further up into the site. They managed to get the spike down. Now we're going to see how they deal with this double wall utility.
When is Pro City coming back? Don't answer questions you don't want the answer to.
I know that there's a way in. If they're going to flood, they have to do so very soon. And the clock is ticking. Prize again, 11 HP. Aspas looking to be the tip of the spear. Is Verno's the first to fall? No. Real room. No. Angle found.
What the f?
Very well handled by FURIA. Artine and Shenum, 2 remaining with the gun.
Player standing.
Immediately falls. Shenum left in a 1v2. Again, Prize, weak heat, not much better off, but there's just not enough time.
Wow. What a great
You wish you were Aspas, lol. Yeah, Froggen, and you wish you were Bjergsen. Now what?
But speaking of trying to handle that harbor utility,
Did I cook or no?
Teo ultimate maybe would have liked to save that, but a win is a win. That delayed the retake.
I don't know. Are you a mid laner or jungler? If you're a jungler, I only know one jungler. I forget how to say his name. It starts with a S-V-E-N.
And I feel like he's been a
He's a
player
mid laner?
for
Oh,
FURIA
okay. If you're a mid laner, then I got it.
Step up in previous matches. It's nice to see him here sitting at the top of the
Froggen
scoreboard
clears
for his
Bjergsen,
team.
then you woke up, bro. Let's get real for a second here.
Be mechanically, just hasn't really been able to show it.
Yeah, I know Vansili's grinning from ear to ear right now. Watching Heat find some success. As Verno again, dying early.
Gets his get back onto Verno.
Traded right back though.
If you had a choice to be pro in a game, same money, same clout, same everything, Valorant or League of Legends?
They're finding success on these aggro takes.
And a lot of that is off the back of Havoc. I say that, of course, the curse.
But you are right. Reckoning now invested, gonna flush him out a little bit further. Force them further back to their side of the map. Shoving the line of scrimmage. As Rafa falls, our team's gotten the defuse to half. Pushed off the spit.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like being a pro in League is hard as
that they're gonna have to dance with and try to reckon around. Wow. 2 kills found from Prize. It's gonna be an
Maybe that's because
switches to a different weapon. 5 HP pushing through the wall. 1 kill found.
I think it's way harder to be a pro in a MOBA than FPS.
Time doesn't even
But maybe
he's got to win this fight out. A tap is there. Khalil forced into the swing.
Khalil, what are you doing? He's shooting at you. Hide. Are you on drugs?
0.87 seconds left on that. The
Brother's been on the team for 5 years. It's time for the snip snip. Dare I say it, dude? Send his ass to the bench, man. What's this guy have on the org? Blackmail? What?
Spam through the smoke. I thought it was wraps. Those Teo missiles were about to
That
come
was
back
mean.
up.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Got that
You
A-line,
farm the
everybody's
content. Don't go too
on
far.
South
Brazil
here
is 1 dial away. True.
You look at
Retweet.
that mini map. Everybody's shifting over here.
Yeah, I mean it's the same flavor, but it's just on the opposite side of the map. This time they have the lockdown they can play around. That'll buy a little bit of time.
Yeah, creates a bunch of space as
Would
well,
you guys agree that going pro in a
so far
FPS is easier than going pro in a MOBA?
Havoc might have bit off a bit more than he could chew. Scales past safety and pays for it with his life. Now Cortezia has an ult of his own that he can counter with.
Yes, I agree.
And you imagine MIBR are going to try to fill in the space.
I think FPS is
Here
easier.
in just a moment, FURIA forced to sit back and watch and find any semblance of safety to play from behind.
Oh my god, he got owned.
he got pre-fired.
Verno on a heater.
Yeah, that's not how it works, we did. That's not how it works, bro.
And secure this spike.
Wow.
That's real tough, man. The MIBR retake there was pretty.
Deny some of that.
Would you rather have a top mechanics of a top Fortnite pro or League of Legends? Definitely Fortnite then. Fortnite, those guys are different species for sure. Those guys building and editing and those guys deserve medals.
Armageddon in play now. They're just waiting for the flood to come back out. Note that Verno has his ult. Shenum has
Those guys'
his
operating speed is max.
Cortezia heard all these footsteps from Havoc as well.
Team, the first to fall. There was just Cortezia, as you were mentioning, trying to spam through the wall, gets the best of Havoc.
Wow, nice shot, actually. Wait, he just kind of moving.
The map a little bit smaller. now the defense with full eyes, focus forward, prize. Yeah, you know you have to tap that ult out and bait it out. That's exactly what they do. Now the real game is afoot. Can they flood him behind it and try to get a little bit more space? That's a big ult invested.
FURIA have done a good job of not getting picked by the operator in the first, 15, 30 seconds of the round. It's been in the mid-round on the actual site hits where Aspas has been getting a lot of the kills.
I can't believe they're still checking this. And they got a kill on our team.
He stayed.
Aspas threatened to leave. Procs to dash, puts a bullet between Havoc's eyes.
You wanna play? Let's play!
He's trying to.
Oh my god, that was close. You wanna repeat that?
Too.
Look at Aspas, bro. Legit, his BPM got lower in that
You have to freeze, use those knives.
segment.
Find out where Aspas is, but he dodges.
No, we should actually do a heart rate stream.
Yeah, FURIA want none
Where you
of
can
this
see
to
my
him
heart rate while I
leaving.
play Valorant. It'd probably be easy to set
The
up.
problem is they don't have any.
I want to prove
space.
to you guys that my heart rate drops during clutches.
With heat, and they've got the turret to make sure there's nothing kind of going on behind it. But you have
What
no
if it
idea if
peaks,
someone's
though?
killed past 410.
That would be hilarious, dude.
And now they've got the pit. That
YOLO, no, YOLO, you have to get out of here, do
Nicely timed pit.
I mean, what do you want from me, dude?
But look at this little
30
gap in
seconds
mid.
left.
He's found an opening.
Recalling my bot.
That's so corny. No, it's not.
It's a game of who's going to turn around first, is it?
Headshot.
Yeah.
Nice reaction, nice flick.
Crispy out from heat. Cortesia falls. And Verno's going to return the favor.
I hold my breath in clutches. Yeah, we know you do, Yum.
They still have
We
to
can
get
see
through the
that.
10
hit.
seconds left.
Committing
We
to
can
it
see
now,
there's no
Rafa
oxygen getting up there.
Will succeed as Shenum does not choose to push the pace.
And you still have KO Molly, you still have the Teo missiles online.
Remember, Aspas with an op here and still has the blades from the beginning of the round. Shenum,
Oh.
this is a big kill. You know, he was waiting for it just on the other side.
Ow.
Not connecting. I mean, where did the pellets go? Meanwhile, Aspas from on high.
Oh, Khalil, brother.
And that's another retake.
Oh my
success
goodness.
For MIBR.
Yeah.
Full steam ahead for MIBR. 4 rounds in a row.
4 defuses in a row as well.
Wow.
And this time, our team returning the favor.
Wow. So
Getting
close.
the best of Havoc at the beginning of the round. That's be an interesting spot here for us.
Where'd the KO dagger go?
Still has
I heard it whiz by my head.
Wall from our team to be able to play a little bit more safely.
Yeah, this is a wall that we saw G2 throwing out as well to delay all that B space. Allows you to slowly creep back in to this yellow area and take another angle. Aspas is so good in these moments as well.
I think it was Wyatt who was talking about it on the desk, how it hasn't felt like Aspas has needed to be Aspas.
Yeah.
He's currently 14-4, so he's certainly putting on a performance. His dad this round though, as FURIA pushes a little bit further up. Khalil is so far ahead of everything right now.
Great molly though to delay that spike being planted. You have to freeze again, and that time is running lower and lower and lower.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no idea if somebody, you have the turret that's back garage, but you're running the danger of getting wrapped here.
30 seconds left.
What does work into their favor is this KO knife. You could use it on the site.
Yeah.
No more mollies to delay you here. But at some point, I mean, you gotta stick this plant.
Have I ever played with Aspas? What do you mean?
Patient with it, Rafa. Hitting down onto it now as Cortesia is not able to connect on the shots. Swing out from the Viper, and it's a lethal one at that. As again,
Oh,
another
was that?
diffuse. For
Why'd they go up the
MIBR.
rope though?
Okay, guys, we need to move. We need to move faster. They're standing still. We're standing still, and that's why these rounds are getting close. We need.
Holy
Yeah, so I mean,
my brother's turbo coming over there.
I'm saying we need to be a little bit more proactive. Yeah, we're on the defensive side, but
There's a little proactivity for you. Aspas taking the aggro line with the op connecting.
jeez. Another first blood for Aspas. 15 kills.
Bro went from not coming to
operator,
eyes yelling the team.
In NRG's
Like, what's happening
nightmares,
here?
Now in FURIA's nightmares. Something different though is the first time that Heat has taken space in this mid tube. He's gonna get cleared out though. What a great drone from Verno. Oh my goodness.
Dude, part of the issue for FURIA, you were mentioning it's nightmares from Aspas is off. The problem for them is it's been nightmares for 5 weeks.
Honestly, it's low-key satisfying to watch FURIA just continue to get fucking,
Extremely rough
you know?
going.
I don't know, there's something satisfying. It's like ASMR or something.
I mean,
like
if
every
slow
round, you
down
know?
Here, if you're FURIA, Havoc is currently playing B by himself, and maybe you can manipulate rotations a little bit, but the problem is when you're in a 3v5 like that, it's not like you have the numbers advantage to help spread the map out.
It's a Great entry, though. It allows you to get that Armageddon online, and there's a lot of players in this backside area. Ospas needs to be a little bit careful here. He's good. He dodges that.
30 seconds left.
Ult invested, high ground taken, and now they can flood in behind it. And once again, we're finding ourselves in what could be a diffuse situation. Yep, Khalil takes one to the back of the head.
Oh my god, bro.
Gets another, and Havoc, who, if you remember, was on the opposite side of the map, is now left on the outside looking in once more.
And that was the call. I'm assuming Verno made that call as well. I mean, we heard him.
Not to mention Verno, not too far
They
off
may
of
not be
his.
the greatest individuals, but I don't think like
He's so far
they're as
up
bad as it
already.
looks.
So
It's just they don't know what to
And the
do
thing is,
because they're playing a good
You
team.
don't really know. He could be playing behind.
Definitely
Fortet,
teamwork is
Verno's
the bigger
playing now,
issue,
or
right?
He could be up in your lap like this.
Exactly.
I mean,
that's what I'm
individually,
talking about when
it's
it comes to
probably
that
just
KO knife
also going bad
information.
because
It's not
teamwork's failing.
clear. I mean, look at the drone
Oh.
difference, right? It just sets Ospas up for free kills.
Right there.
Our team took a little bit of damage through an earlier scuffle at the beginning of the round. Khalil has as well.
This is going to get shut down. Shenum is waiting right outside of the smoke.
Just enough HP.
Bot coming back. Recalling my
And
bot.
if you're MIBR right now, what are the odds they're alone? I mean, no one from the side of MIBR is at this A site.
Wow.
It's so obvious that it's
It's
a
so
B hit.
free, brother.
17.
Have a lurk.
He's got the dash procced.
Oh my god!
Spike down. B.
He's now left alone in a 1v4.
Yeah, it's-
Final round of the half, doesn't have the spike. Now they know where he is. Does he die to Ospas? Of course he does.
Yeah.
A 9-3 half for MIBR because he had a really
It's too
good
late,
fight going
guys.
into this, and yes,
Sure, when they come to
should
play,
be
I'll watch that
necessary,
after.
But man, they look good doing it.
Yeah, it shows a lot about a team that's confident in their ability
Apparently,
to retake.
Boomich and Safe went back and forth on Twitter.
Ready
Wait,
for
we gotta see
pushes as
that.
well.
Brother,
That's hilarious.
What sort of confidence was that? He was up
Wait, what is the
back in
Tejo
center with
doing?
the frenzy. Like,
Oh, there goes Khalil.
you know what? That's fine.
It's just textbook from MIBR right now. I mean, not really needing to do anything, and Rafa just catches a
Oh
straight.
my god.
Poor guy.
Hey.
I mean,
Yeah.
Why not hit that
you're
guy in the
a
crowd
rank
so
game that happens to
clearly?
you, I'm tilted.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you play Valorant, sometimes Valorant plays you. And that's been the case for Furia for the last 5 weeks. And it doesn't seem
Damn.
like it's going to get any better.
That's brutal.
Damn.
What is this
He said
freeze
it.
from MIBR? Has
There's-
something bad happened? Like, has a
They're-
mouse
they're-
disconnected?
They're playing a fundamentally sound way. I mean, they're waiting for any type of re-aggression from Furia. They understand that Furia.
I feel like
the
crowd is
attacking
treating this
side
like a
is
comedy right now.
down on those post plants.
Why do I hear the crowd
Playing
mic so
really methodically,
clearly?
trying to bait out any more
30
pushes,
seconds
seeing if
left.
there's any more mistakes that Furia are going to make.
I hear them talking. I hear chatter during the round.
As you think about MIBR, they are in a 5v3. They managed to get the spike down. We'll continue this here in just a moment. Havoc's
What the
position
fuck?
given away, and his
What the fuck?
life has been taken at the hands of who else?
Last player
Oh
standing.
my god.
Join him
This
and
is
Rafa's
fucked,
13
man.
HP
This is
surely will
bullying.
not be enough to stand the test in a 1v5. I think when we think about
Oh
teams
my god, they flawless
that we
them as
expect
well.
to
Oh
compete on
my.
the international level.
Pop the dash. You could disrespect the harbor wall if it's there.
Yeah,
I don't know, I don't
he
know,
had some
guys.
good moments in the first
Tired,
half.
we'll
Sure.
see.
Turrets destroyed.
It's a good dagger to delay, but this is the vintage, actual vintage Ospas dashing on the top two, getting so much info for his team.
Rafa's just decapitated. Cortezia gets another.
And Ospas is still in mid. He knows Heat's here.
Night night.
Oh my
What
gosh.
the
I mean, with
fuck?
surgical precision.
It's sickening. It's just sickening.
11-3 right now. 12-3.
They're saving.
Inevitability.
Oh, they can't even save. Wait.
The spike got
Spike
stuck here at the
down
A
A.
site.
Hang on. Hang on.
One enemy remaining.
Wow.
Never mind. He's
What a
still alive.
recovery.
40 HP. Surely.
Wow.
Surely he
Nah,
gets it,
it's
right?
too good.
Yeah,
And he
that's
does, yeah.
MIBR of now. At the beginning of the year, we talked about this, Trey. I remember having this conversation with you. They're changing the mindset around MIBR. They're changing the way people talk about them. They're
Yep.
changing the way people think about them. This is a team that can be competing for hardware in Toronto.
Yeah, actually.
Enemy killed.
Especially when Ospas is hitting shots like that. Prize getting absolutely instud. And now the pace, it's being put on Furia at this A site.
Look at Viper, he's alone.
Had a Alarm bot's still up, but it seems like Shenna might be able to get past him and take up 2. Meanwhile, Khalil getting 2 kills on site, making things competitive.
Oh.
Response instantly through. Havoc now falls. All attention can be turned towards the site. Khalil never really had a chance. 13-3 for MIBR. It was a slaughter. I mean, it was 3-3, and then it turned into 13-3.
Been playing
Put the
fundamentally
fries in the
where
bag.
it kinda
Jim
seems like
Goon
the
eat.
protocols on the defensive side are on point, and the retakes were on point. On the last map, they won 8 out of 11 retakes.
What the fuck, Richard?
Success everywhere to be found for MIBR. We'll see if that's the case on Ascent. Furia starting to speed up a little bit towards B. Everybody in B main right now. Smokes out. Cortezia first to get a little bit of a challenge.
Should I come to the watch party tomorrow? I'm hella pregnant though,
He's
Tarik.
already dead.
Yeah, now there's a crossfire.
If it's not gonna affect your health,
Oh, that does not feel good. Aspas first to sit back and watch on the other side of the
it could be the baby's first Sentinels win.
Value on the site. Prize falls. It's labored, but he falls. Now he's left alone in a 1v3. The flash was good.
I'm single by choice, bro. You're single by, like, you have to be, bro. We're not the same, okay? Don't roll me in your boat, dog.
Start if you're Furia. Now Shenna,
Me and you're not the same, dog.
with a Vandal.
What's happening? Why are you guys saying you?
Here, but that dagger connects on the boat.
Yeah, the knife tagging them. They should know where a lot of hit is coming from, and he... Okay. Yeah. Right.
I think Furia.
You're single by choice, that's not yours. Good one, bro.
This doesn't look like they're having fun.
You got fucking comedian.
This does not look fun.
Down A.
I mean, the desk was.
Havoc needs to get banned. I'm not kidding. What did he do?
Potentially be your last map of stage 1. Have a fast trade coming through from Verno. It's the 1-2 punch.
They have the wall up.
That one's obtainable.
Ooh. He's stuck on the other side of it. He's just takes some high ground. He's baiting him into the swing. Wall goes down. Not relenting.
Just fighting.
Getting a fight, and look at how much info that these B main players have gathered. Baiting out the Vice wall now. If BCT
Tarik,
is
I'm thinking about streaming, but is it worth it?
As a part of the problem for Furia right now is that they're going to have to wait for any of their refreshable utility, or they're going to contact out. And guess what? I mean, the setup that MIBR have makes it to where if you try to contact out, you're going to have a hard time. But that said, of course, Havoc gets a kill into Aspas, and they have space.
Yeah. Want to keep track of Shenum right now on catwalk. He's going to be able to get this flank in if he decides to go for it. See if he decides to go market instead.
Remember, he does have a Vandal, too.
Big firepower right there. Great flash. But Verno not punished.
No, Verno repositioning, staying alive, swinging on to the first.
Wow.
Second.
Nice support flash, but...
Shenum left in a 1v3.
Damn!
Instantly dropped. Furia get the first round.
Converted into a round win for themselves, so.
Good flash. Oh, Shenum, this is bold, son. What a freak.
No way they know.
Oh, he swings on the other side of the flash. Not finding a kill yet.
How? Why did his team abandon him? What the fuck happened? Hey, there's a guy stuck wine. Should we fucking maybe flush him out?
They're still so blind that they didn't know he was in wine. They thought he was just peeking from main. So Khalil just drops.
Yeah, that paranoia must have hit all 5, and then the KO flash was good too.
Exactly.
Good tag onto Aspas.
Yeah, good intuition from Havoc right there.
Oh. I hate the fact that Furia might win this game off their aim.
And MIBR choosing to rotate away.
Yeah, here comes that pivot. I mean, they need to go now, though. They can beat this rotation. There's 3
I'm
members
not
still
watching
on
a gold
side.
streamer. Yes, you
Everything
are.
is gonna be left.
And you're going to enjoy it.
Cortezia.
Nicely done to clear the trip out mid too. Apply a little bit of pressure. One more trip you're going to have to deal with on the site.
Yeah, it's been in the same spot almost every
We
round.
watched you,
Great
so.
punish from Heat.
30 seconds left.
But they're slowing
You
down.
wish I was
We talked
gold,
about how
bro.
they needed to speed up around this and try to beat the rotations. Plucked out of the sky. Cortezia trying to hold the line himself. Falls. But now without doing a little bit of damage. A 2v2, Aspas still with an op.
He lost to Ludwig and he's gold. He told me to throw for
Shenum
content.
with 25 HP.
All of Ludwig's videos are
Trying to
scripted,
find a window
guys.
to play in. He's got a smoke.
Nobody beating Aspas right now.
No, keep a close eye on Heat's flash.
Last player
Right on
standing.
cue, connecting, and Shenum falls. Furia gets another one as well. So Furia tie us up at 2.
This is kind of like the story that we saw in Icebox on their attack.
One suppressed.
Lose the pistol, lose the eco round and then convert your gun rounds.
Yeah, the prologue is the same.
Oh.
And I guess this is the part of the story where the hero starts to best the villain, and it's a happily ever after ending.
I've never seen Aspas get mad, chat. Thoughts?
Shem's gonna get a lot of value off this paranoia. The drone getting tagged first. Heat has found a window. Creeping out of tree. He's already got backside. Shenum's lit up and he's dead. Very nicely done. And Cortesia is gonna be on this late flank, but
Why would he get mad? He's legit Jesus Christ himself. Moves, we did link me a video of you playing Valorant earlier. I don't know when it was, but
it's looking good in terms of the
saw it?
strategy
Oh,
and their
okay.
approach right now
Cool.
on this attack side. Means finding the gap. No utility really on that catwalk because the Cypher is playing B.
they're not investing around the op. All of the hit is towards
don't
B.
change, guys. Don't change.
And it's just Sheriffs.
Good call.
Herno, oh my gosh! I mean, the dart and then the chow into the cage.
Just no fear whatsoever.
Oh, he stuck it.
So aggressive, so egregious, and now he's still playing on Psych Khalil's TP backside. Is he going to be able to land the shot? Yes, he will. Connects on
Oh!
to 2. Damage has been dealt.
Nice shot.
No real opportunity to
What up,
upgrade
Lennox?
weapon, though, and the op has arrived. But can it connect? There's so much on the shoulders of this operator right now. He's going to have to take space and connect on a shot, and he does. Rafa falls, a 4v2. Traded back. Artine upgrading a weapon. It's a clip run drive for prize. It all falls down into 1v1. Artine swinging forward. Trying to get the best of Heat. The flash connects. Time ticking away. I don't know that he's going to find a way in.
Artine! Artine!
Beautifully played. I don't know that there's a way for our team to do this. He's got to land the shots on Heat right now.
Oh my god, it's the battle of mids.
Even with the kill,
Oh, goodness.
The time is bought. The round is furious.
From MIBR, wherever they decide to use it.
And remember, that was a large part of the success that they
Oh.
found in Icebox. All right, we might have a game on our hands here, folks.
Excuse me?
Pre-fire to oblivion.
Did you see what I think he said?
Right now for Furia.
Tasty on the other side of it. Remember, Verno has his ult, Artine has his ult. There's a lot of retake potential here, as you were mentioning.
Yeah, Verno's setting up right now to use that ultimate as well. That kill on Rafa from Artsin is huge.
It's going to help him. Look, take a close
Havoc's
look.
overheating.
Heat is going all the way back into their spawn, and he's going to catch 2 asleep at the
Wow.
wheel. 2 kills found. And
Wait,
the
he's
retake
feeling it right now. He's
potential
11 and
has
3.
I mean, it just looks like Heat has had enough.
Oh. Hold up.
Heat and Prize, the duo again. Throw smoke into A main early on there, so
I got one more in me. Let me stop in for an event. Tarik, would you date Jett if she was real? Don't ask hypotheticals.
So at this point, they've gotten through one of KO's flashes and the paranoia.
I think I'm starting to tweak out.
and they've gotten all of B main control with that KO dagger being used. So right now, MIBR are kind of lost. They don't know what's going on. Furia have approached this round masterfully.
I think
I should do like a boot camp with Shaw where he teaches me how to play games.
I mean, they're lacking some key utility for retake.
And if I can't learn how to play games, I won't play any more new games.
Bruno's going to have to come up huge with this Hunter's Fury. He does re-clear mid with the drone.
I can't believe he got out. I thought he was dead.
Holy fucking
timing is gorgeous.
Chill! Who's in the crowd overreacting like that? Right? Whoever that was in the crowd, I said, oh my god, I want them on my watch party. That was a good fake react.
They
look so much more
Someone find out who said, oh my god, right there. I want them in the watch party.
Maybe a little too.
They've been recruited.
Now, maybe
that was a good oh my god.
Aggressive.
Couple of kills straight back. Remember, Aspa still has blades, if I'm not mistaken. But Verno up really far here. And the spike has been taken for a little while here. 3 down in hell.
Sounds like Boostio? Just because. Okay.
Khalil tagged. He
Sounds
has
like
to stay alive.
Boostio.
That's
Say it
big
to
up
his
from
fucking
Verno.
face, see what happens, dude.
Off of the flash, Aspas looks to get high ground. Again, you've got to be able to
Prize.
flush him out from hell. They know exactly.
Prize!
But Prize holds the line for Furia.
He might be the master of the spray and Havoc.
Oh my god.
And there is nothing that MIBR have been able to do to stop this unrelenting aggression from Havoc.
The gloves are off now. You want to play? Let's play.
That
Oh,
was clean.
my bad.
Just taking the fight straight.
Early
to the
payoff for
MIBR
Furia?
and winning.
Nah, that's a bad idea.
It's
Unless
something that was kind of working for them in the beginning of Icebox, but MIBR were able to adjust this time. MIBR kind of lost. They don't know how to handle this aggression in the mains.
And sometimes it's them setting Havoc up to take these early fights, and then other times it's just Havoc
Free-firing you in the face.
We might go map 3. What do we do for map 3? I need to like do a cosplay or something. Like.
And look at the change of pace. It felt like the last 2-3 rounds, Furia have just been running it down in one of the chokes.
Should I go for a 40-80 or a 50-80? Higher number, equal, better.
Aspas is going to get challenged.
Oh.
Remember how good Havoc has been.
He knows that's why he dashes out.
The trip is going to provide a little bit of cover.
Holy fucking shit. Havoc has turned into fucking Thanos.
Who is this guy?
Havoc. Wait, I might have cooked.
Now they have mid inserted. Verno's in trouble.
Still a
Holy
drone
fuck,
here
I might have
too.
just made a meme for him.
This is where Furia have been playing very well in the mid round on this attack side of Ascent. He's gonna drone from the corner. He's gonna get the info. Surely we clear Verno here.
This feels like a bait. Do they clear it? Do they check? Yeah, they were looking. And Verno gets this one, but you're triple faced. What are you gonna do
Big
there?
Jimbo, you need to chill, Big Jimbo. Look what that guy said. Look what Big Jimbo said. I'm gonna make that a command.
Side by side, shoulder by shoulder. One kill found. Make that 2 for the Sentinel. Artsy left in a 1v2. Rotating back towards B. He's gonna be a little late to the party. He's gonna have to solve it all on the fly.
Havoc starts the round. He finishes it out.
Get out of my way.
Dude, I don't even know that it's about not allowing them to
Damn.
retake. Big out from us.
He said, Havoc, who the fuck you think you are, bro?
Fire.
Finally, right? Finally shutting down Havoc.
Woo! Wait, we got a fucking game. Left.
Gosh, when that kid's on, he's on, man.
Wait.
And they have a free B site just like that.
What the fuck?
Finally, we're gonna see a 4-on-4 retake post plant. This might be the first one we've seen so far.
Knife not gonna tag anyone. Prize hidden among the logs.
Thorns activated.
Still 2 flashes from Rafa as well to set him up.
They're not even playing in one in main. They're all playing up.
Great Vice all to delay.
Yeah, but they dodged some.
Hide. Peek off me. Peek off me. Peek off me.
This is so labored. Shenm and Verno trying to approach us from different angles. The Shenm was 1v1ing against Prize.
Why is this close?
Now they're able to play a little bit more aggressively here. Khalil's 9 HP.
Oh my god, that looked bad. That looked really bad. Did they lose or win?
I don't think there's enough time here.
Yeah,
That's going to
not.
be really close, but I don't
my
know that
God.
there's enough.
He canceled his Omen ults and died. Oh my.
They are playing to a
Stop watching phone? I missed something? I got a text message, bro. Tell the people texting me to not text me. It's not my fault, dude.
Aspas crept into wine
I'm
again.
just kidding. Don't stop
They're really
texting
gonna
me.
battle
I
this
appreciate
space.
you. Lovingly.
How long does he stay here? And do they have anything to clear him out? Yeah. Prize has his drone. But you imagine that gets cleared by our team.
Who? Your mother. She keeps texting me, like telling me like dinner's ready and shit. But she knows I'm in a watch party.
Yeah, but there needs to be something to let them know that that's where the hit is coming from. Our team's gonna dive, and there was too many
Hence
there.
who?
Seeing Aspas get overwhelmed like this is truly a sight to see.
Well, I mean, he was faced by 4.
Ooh, what a flash. I need that guy in my watch party.
He's the one
that
that's
guy?
okay with that. I mean,
Nah! Who said, ooh, what a flash?
Now, how do you
I
break
need
through this
him.
on the retake?
I
It's a
need him.
3v5. There's still so much utility on the side of Heat and Prize.
Cortesia is a sheriff.
You're cooked. This is cooked. That timeout did
Cooked?
nothing.
I wish I was cooked.
A difficult problem that they're going to have to solve. Havoc's 2 HP, not enough to stand against the test of Cortesia. But still plenty of work to be done. Rafa just waiting for any swing into his crosshair. Spots ahead, Shenm and Verno. Side by side, get a couple kills. Prize again, left in a 1v1. Cortesia finally able to upgrade a weapon. The time is low. I don't know that there's a shot for Cortesia to do this anyway. Even was getting the kill through, and he can't even get that.
Why are we cheering, bro? This is bad news.
Half for Furia.
I'm in the gym watching you take that relaxing video off. How about you fucking raise the weight, you fucking pussy? Take the relaxation video off. How about you raise the fucking weight, bro? What are we doing here? Like, fuck. Go home, dude. Sorry. Ooh.
Wow. Crazy trade from Verno. Maybe a little bit of luck on that one. Kind of changes things a lot now.
Ad block stays on during sex. Narrates in the chat.
Like that on the attacking side tends to put you in favor. It is Vice utility here.
You see that,
B,
chat?
but
That's a
B
freaky
wall
ass
is
white
so
boy
far
for you.
back.
That's a freaky ass white boy.
Might be able to separate some members. See how far.
Now we didn't narrate. Might be best
See
friends.
this
They should be
wall.
best friends.
They have to be rotating over here soon, given that they're not seeing any.
Narrate, what's up,
they've
man?
gotta know
How you doing, dog?
to get through. Shenum has to stay on the other side alongside Verno.
Surely you
They-
go for this.
They've got to win this fight. They've got to win the fight out of market, and they've got to win the fight to spawn. Rafa not taking any damage. Very well done.
Does narrate say that? All right, you're gonna get banned,
He
dude.
attempted a retake. Relatively high as far as possibility. Our team down to 40 HP. Furia waiting for the second round of utilities to be able to try to get through. That knife tagging onto the first Shenna, waiting for the first swing. Paranoia connecting. That's going to buy a little bit of time, but they aren't taking the window that's been afforded to them. A second flash they have to deal with main. It's Laybird. Guy's got flash. Still gets the
Oh
kill.
God.
Shenum now falls. Members of the attack weak as the defense inches closer and closer.
The worst
to
part of
MIBR.
all of this is there's gonna be a fake comeback, and this map is gonna take even longer.
Heat and Havoc, they have a shot at getting back into this, but they've been so good for Furia this map that, I mean, that's much easier said than done.
You know what Cole Zero always used to tell me when I used to make a mid-round call in CS? We played together briefly. I would be like, it'd be like 30 seconds into the round. I'd be like, yo, we should go for a beast split right here. Like, it's really good timing right now. He'd be like, Kala Boca, Tarik. Kala fucking Boca. And I'd be like, what the fuck you call me? And that means to shut the fuck up.
Oh, this has all the smells, all the makings of a bonus.
Down A.
And it was clean too. MIBR used so much utility to clear out wine. They didn't want to get caught
This is
off
getting
guard by
interesting.
anything.
Wait, why?
The
gonna bring it back?
spacing on that attack as well was so nice. Not allowing
Nah,
that
legit, he
place
told me to
to
shut
get
up. I
enough
said, yes, sir.
value, not
That
allowing
ass,
those
bro.
thorns to
That's
get
Cole Zero
value
right
either.
there. Low-key ass pass, but don't tell Cole I said this.
And this round surely goes the way of MIBR.
There has been a turn of the tides. All members of MIBR here. You got a little bit of defense. It's just not enough to really fight back. They know where Heat is. Aspas will fall. But you imagine it's just a matter of time. There's no way that he can withhold.
Aura for Aura,
stand
I
the
think
aggression
Aspas, but
that pressure his
Cold,
way.
he's just
And so
crazy,
now
bro.
Rafa and Khalil with their two
He's
stingers
just
to the left,
crazy.
trying to retake this somehow.
They know Khalil is here as well.
Yeah.
Omen TP invested into this round. Maybe just trying to get some damage done, but still spammed out.
Cold had Aura when he was fat, not gonna lie.
Too good.
I mean, we had that
Forced out
conversation many
Furia.
times.
I don't even know if Havoc will be able
We
to buy up an operator
literally,
this next
our
round.
coach at some point, our manager said that
I feel
this
like
man's
it's
got to
so
eat. He's
crucial
not the
to
same
have your
person.
Duelist have an op on this map.
This
on
motherfucker
the
ain't shooting the
side.
same after he lost weight, and
Isolate
we
so
all
many lanes,
deadass came to that
especially
conclusion.
with the way that we've seen Havoc
The more weight he
out
lost,
far.
the less he, the worse he shot.
Wait, they are going to peek this.
Oh.
They're going to peek this. He's on the other side of it. No, don't go back to that.
Oh.
Aspas hitting the shot onto Havoc.
There's just no
Wait, they're actually
need
bringing
for
it
you to be
back.
Jump spotting that in that moment.
Oh.
I say that as Prize evens the score in B main. Usually this prompts a speed up onto A side because the Senti is down.
Not getting a little value. That drone is going to provide some problems. Shenum staying alive through that. Nicely done. And there's the attack side up again.
It's just reigning supreme. He's holding all the angles for his team as they walk up.
A quick glance to the money for Furia too. It doesn't get any better in the next round. Khalil has to find a lot of value.
And they know he's here.
Confirmed now by Shenum's peak.
He's just trying to buy time for Heat. The Heat is taking way too long. The round's over.
Yeah.
Save.
Or do you double down and give another gun away?
It's getting out of hand.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, chat.
Lost the plot.
I'm kind of shook for tomorrow's stream.
And
Because we're doing a watch party from
now they
Sentinel's
know that the
office, which is
operator's on
fine.
Cat. That's why
But we have
two
a special
players are
guest joining
being
us.
trained on that angle. Prize gets taken out.
You know,
And I think my
part
hands
of
just
the
got sweaty
criticism
thinking
I
about it.
had- But then there are times where they force it in situations like this, and
They
it's
get
not
shut
changing.
down.
Yeah.
Shut down. My ult is ready.
There's help on the other side.
Who the
and
fuck you
that's
got,
another
Elon?
really good
Hell no, I ain't
example
bringing that
Price
cuck on my stream.
forcing the hand a little bit too much. Cortesia had his back.
Down
I
mid.
know exactly where you are.
And again, there was a weird investment here. Khalil is the sheriff, but they bought up around it.
It's just so awkward. I mean, that lost bonus money does add up.
Yeah.
And they should have a buy, but I'm still just question marks around my head about that. From Havoc,
it'll be
that
kind of
late peak
crazy.
catwalk.
It will be kind of crazy.
I guess not expecting the attack side operator, which does make sense, but still. I mean, your KO was already there making noise, and now you just dry swing in. Gotta get over the pass, though.
Under promise and over deliver, Tarik.
Should be fortified. I mean, I say that.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean right now, bro? I promise I'm gonna shit my pants.
Be on the late flank. Remember, it's a
Woo!
guardian and a sheriff, and the sheriff gets a kill.
Vice ult committed. We're going for it.
Time is short, though. And you were mentioning how Verno was so far away. I think he's still got a gun. He does. Waiting for the weaponry to join him. Opts to go
No one
for
said pros don't
utility. Chooses not to do it now. Heat's left in 1v2. He's been good. But time is so short. And they invested, again, they invested that Vice ult. They're not going to carry a gun into the next round. MIBR
What was the score at half?
Khalil, the only one in the vicinity.
Get out of my way.
And oftentimes getting punished here, too, playing up close.
Aspas popped his blades.
I mean,
Was it a great scene? Yes.
Dashing into the smoke, waiting for the second bit of utility out. Fade away from Aspas
Oh!
as he's looking for the second. Warning shots onto Havoc. A threat, and he's going to try to first one. That's so aggressive!
Wow.
Down A.
Relentless in his approach and rewarded for it. They cannot let this one slip. This would be heartbreak. This would be disaster. It was a 4v2.
One enemy
Oh, and crisis averted. Furia get to 11.
maybe a bit of a sigh of relief, though, but aggression here.
Give me those.
Oh, a cheeky little tiles crunch.
Give me
Oh, Havoc looking for the third and will find it. Furia knocking on the door of map point.
one enemy remaining.
Jeez.
I missed a good round. I'm sorry. I had to respond. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They read MIBR that round.
Okay, I'm off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you, but I don't know how.
It's an Odin for prize too. And look at where he's posted up. Flash popping through. They've got the wall on the other side. Aspas getting across right into the Odin.
Oh!
Connecting onto the second.
GG.
Only 3 left now. Again, Furia so close. The wall keeping them at bay.
I know
It's all on Artie and Cortesia now. Can they keep this thing alive?
Wow.
Prize with 3.
Prize is taking him home.
Cortesia, a man
Unless-
left alone. A 1v3 attempt
What is going on in the
to
crowd?
keep Ascent in play.
They're having so much fun. I wish I could hear
I
them.
don't know how he pulls this one off.
Oh, the Odin was so strong from Prize.
What is that guy saying?
Instantly deleting everyone on his screen. Let's see if Cortesia is next on the list, and he is.
Defenders win.
Furia take Ascent from MIBR.
What happens if Furia wins this? The world ends, bro.
For MIBR, a reclear of all that A space and nothing heard. Here comes the speed up Aspas.
Already tagged up, and Havoc gets the best of him once more, picking up right where he left off.
And now it causes the attackers to freeze, but Verno somehow gets that pick onto Heat, Doug.
Nicely done by Havoc to get out of there to play his life. Verno traded back. Really nice timing on the flank there from Shenum, though, but flanked out.
One enemy remaining.
I mean, it's just chaos everywhere, trade upon trade.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken,
GG.
is that every pistol for MIBR? See that reinforced a little bit as Rafa joins that side of the map. But a
The BO1 to qualify for playoffs?
Conditioning this B Heaven control.
Damn.
Rounds.
Excuse me?
So snappy with it, man. Aspas answered back on a Rafa, though. That's breach utility.
Wait, isn't
not
that kinda
used to
hype?
support these members on B site.
Havoc is still in garage. Prize is up really far.
Price on.
Salvo's going to create a little bit of space. Our team trying to flash behind.
Yes.
Be careful. There's more than one there. Havoc gets another
Spike
with a
down
pistol.
B.
How does he get that?
Now, OKC might choke in playoffs, though. Think about it for a second, dude.
Khalil falls. Heat and Havoc forced to approach this.
Enemy remaining.
Verno, wise on the swing. Aspas
They
swings
did
on
last
Havoc,
year,
gets
if
the
you
last.
remember.
A little bit of damage dealt.
And now it's going to be an A hit.
Bucky, no armor for our team here.
If you know a ball who should MVP
Dashing
this
out,
year,
Trying to give Aspas a little bit of space to work with, but tagged.
either
Wisely
SGA
not swinging behind it.
or
Rafa feeling
probably
a lot of that
Tatum
pressure, standing strong
Spike down.
in the face
A.
of
or
the
Jokic.
duelist.
just completely stuffed.
Yeah, MIBR hitting stumbling blocks at the beginning of this round.
Shenum did sneak all the way up into mid, though.
He's hearing this. Spotting one and disposing of him. No
Is Tatum
idea
that bad?
a little bit more
Isn't the
threat on
Celtics
other
good?
side, and boldly tries to take that fight again. Khalil's in such a weird spot.
Experiment complete.
Gets a kill onto Shenum, but
One enemy
that's
remaining.
the harder one, and nicely done from
Down
Khalil.
mid.
Spike down as well. Great awareness from Khalil in that moment.
Damn, you guys hate Tatum. I won't mention him ever again,
Getting
bro.
pinched.
That motherfucker Jason is
Now it's all left
ass.
to Verno. He does have a Phantom, and he does take out Khalil. He has some room to work with and some utility.
30 seconds left, a
30
1v3.
seconds left.
That's the salvos that you were just mentioning. But prize this too, and as you imagine, as soon as you're
Real
captured,
ball
maybe
knowers,
fault
no,
line,
Tatum is good, thank
salvo,
you.
Heat swing. There's the fault line. There's the salvo, and now heat swing. Right on cue. Furia on the board.
His utility is going to have to be very good in setting up this Yoru.
Another 1-3-1, and this time Shenum getting the best of Havoc.
And that just destroys the defense. I mean, look at the mini-map right now. Everybody shifting over. No space anywhere right now. MIBR have everything to play around.
Oh, this is interesting because they only tag the Viper.
What?
Do you assume it's just a lurker? Is that where the hit is coming from? He tries to
Wow.
get up. Prize tries to get up too.
And it doesn't even matter what it is, Duck, because that's a free A site. All alone, Shenum takes every single engagement and wins it. And I think right now, if I'm Heat, I am unbinding my jump key.
Spike drop.
That's two crucial moments to bring a round back.
Honestly, Michael Jordan would
it
be a
really
role player in
opens up
today's NBA.
that B site once again.
That's rage bait.
If they push them off of this A line, put that Viper wall up, that B site's going to be extremely weak. But that 1v1 is massive for Furia.
Havoc now realizing there's a little bit more threat on the other side. Pops the flash.
I'm drifting
buys
for
some
real.
time.
Can you stand up or something?
Now they're going to rotate back towards B.
God.
The spike garage, and I mean, Havoc could pop his ult here to try to get a little info. 45 seconds left in the round, and they're not showing you much.
Shenum has to make a lot of noise here. Try to keep all three of these
Let's turn the
members
AC
here.
on, I think.
I don't think they're taking this bait. I don't think they're buying it. Havoc pops the ult, not for info, but just to stay alive. Meanwhile, Heat from up in heaven.
Down B.
Oh my God, oh my God, what's happening?
Havoc falls. Shenum finally dealt with on the other side of the map as Heat down in hell. Can't do
This
much.
flank is big. This flank is the round.
Rafa still has full utility. He could delay this plant.
You got 10 seconds left. You've got to commit to this very quickly. Keep an eye on the heaven push. Aspas has to hold that. Does Verno dare pop his ult here?
Wow.
Oh, the snap from Verno's good. A 2v2 now. Rafa creeping forward with a full bed of
enemy
utility.
remaining.
He's going to have to solve this one.
One enemy remaining.
Verno down to the 1v1. 11 HP, 7 bullets. As Khalil pushes further and further.
The fact that he's
wins
peaking
out
with
the
11
1v1 for Furia.
HP, holy f.
Not a sigh of relief from Furia,
Oh my
though.
God.
Really good use of the Yoru, but
Oh, this is aggro.
He's dead.
it's fast. I mean, he's cooked. What is he doing?
Meanwhile, they spent so much into getting Verno. Now speeding up back towards B. Havoc playing in the smoke. With Khalil D TPing back, they bolstered the defenses on B. There's so much for Khalil to do here. He has no TP, but he's only got 30 HP.
All right, Willie. Mike. Big
Trying
Mike.
to play around the smokes. The flash is not going to connect. They're waiting on the other side of it. Verno snaps onto him. Advantage the way of the attack. You've got Prize who's going to be on this late lurk.
Got to win this 1v1, but Havoc gets taken out as well. Prize, maybe he can bring this one back.
Fortizzi is waiting for
Wow.
it. Still nicely done by Prize. And now the ult at the ready. They're going to flush right into it. He's got to take
Tough.
these fights, and he wasn't ready for it. Verno with 3 on the round. And Rafa will fall.
That's tough.
Bit of a masterclass right now. Anybody here should get punished.
Dueling fall lines. Both get tagged, a gentleman's agreement. Handshake, if you will. But now, the reinforced push behind all of the weaponry, behind all of the utility. Aspas gets the first.
Spike down A.
Somehow Prize gets a kill as well, though.
He's just traded back out. You
How's
just don't
Aspas
really
alive?
have to justify back on this, but Havoc has found a little bit of a window to play into. And that
Wow.
window's instantly shut. Aspas with 3 on the round.
Ace?
33 HP. I mean, we're hearing
Player
the
standing.
crowd saying ace. It gets stolen though.
This is about as engaging as Hawks versus
Magic
was. Retweet.
So 5-2 for MIBR. It's another A approach. This time, it's going to be a stun on ramp.
There's an off on the other side of the map. Aspas pops his blades.
Oh!
Goodness, Khalil
So fast.
hitting the ground with 0 HP, and now they got the rolling thunder. They can fill him behind. Price was stuck. He had nowhere to go.
So many different layers to that hit.
I know it's the cop from
And Furia
Simpsons. I know that.
Get completely destroyed.
Furia makes it
one
look
had a
like anyone
chance.
can be a professional player. Inspirational.
After that first kill, the insta updraft, one tap, there was a breach ult used on site alongside.
Oh,
that
it's the
stealth
sun?
bot. It made
Oh,
that
yeah,
execute
you're
look
right.
so
Ralph is
clean.
the
It looked
sun.
so rehearsed.
Okay, now it makes more sense.
I mean, the round was over in what, 5 seconds?
Yeah.
They're gonna try to save these weapons. Remember, Havoc has an op. Rafa has a rifle. That's a rifle down. Can they get the op out of Havoc's hands?
Yeah,
Yes,
they can.
They can.
That was the most exciting moment of this match.
Shorty in the hands arts in. Here's
What
that
the
replay. This is
fuck?
clean.
This crowd is
No
fake
chance for
reacting,
right
dude. Stop.
And then that. I mean,
Yeah.
This crowd
There's
is
so many
fake
layers to that.
reacting.
The pop through the Viper smoke for Shenum at the top ramp too. Just not confident enough. Where's that confidence we saw on Ascent? Feels like they've just been on the back foot this entire
I'm actually
half.
dozing off hard right now. I think the kebab is fucking food come with me.
Now after
Someone drug my food?
all that utility being invested from the defensive side and MIBR coming away
It's
unscathed,
fucked.
they have complete advantage here. So much utility being blown
Chill.
right now from the defense. I mean, you have nothing for the actual site hit.
Prize's missiles are back up. Rafa's fault line is back up.
Just too far away.
No one's wasting drug
Omen
time.
ult baits out rotations, and B site is free for the taking.
Really nice paranoia, but Havoc may have found a tiny window to play around, but he's
Oh my
pushed
God.
back. You've got a Shore, you've got spam from the rifles. Khalil somehow still getting a kill. And Havoc getting one too.
What?
Boss arrives to save the day.
Guess that?
Enemy remaining.
Weak here, but
Oh my god.
not weak enough.
And that's why you saw so much utility invested into him early on in this map. Get him online, get him confident.
Attack side op. Havoc popping the ult to get info.
Breach
and
stun, breach stun.
brother, there is info. That's a lot of info. I mean, the breach stun is in a spot where he can maybe do something with it, but he's too far back by himself. Ooh. Manages to section
Ew,
Alberto.
he overstayed.
Not able to settle into our team. Meanwhile, a pin invest today.
Oh god. It was good
Bit of
art.
an
It was good.
overcommitment there, though. I mean, you take the 5v4 any day of the week. Was a cheeky little fault line play.
He
but
didn't set a
now
TP? Shouldn't he have a TP set?
Your defense is spread thin. I mean, you do have that Viper's Pit in A main, which makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But
I don't mind the play at all. And I don't mind Havoc trying to go for 2 there. I mean, you're down 5 rounds, and it was off of the fault line setup. I mean, had he hit the shot, he had a chance. But you're right, they are spread a little thin here. The pit's going to help things over on A.
Uh-oh.
No mid info.
Wow, he got away.
Ooh, they're coming for you. He has the dash.
Oh, he missed
slams
it.
into a wall.
great punish. Protocols.
They're going to try to fill him behind.
Holy yeet!
Sends him sky high.
One enemy remaining.
Cortezia lands to get a kill, but can't connect on anything else. Shenum left in a 1v3. They don't know where he is, do they? Yes, they do. Prize connects, Furia get 3. But they have taken A main control and
Fuck.
Rams control.
Yeah, and on the other end, Havoc is getting a little comfortable in this defensive side of split. He's walking all the way behind every member of
Wait,
MIBR.
MIBR should be fucked.
He's gone exploring.
He can cook. Let him cook.
But they don't know that B main isn't where the threat is. I don't think they saw anything to suggest that, but they're guessing right. They have everybody here.
But you have to delay. You cannot fall now. You have to delay.
Keep a close eye on where the spike is. If he gets a kill on the spike, that's it. The round is probably over. They're going to have to fight back into A main to take this back. And I don't know how they do that. MIBR are forced to scale forward, but they're surrounded.
Wow.
Furia
Wait, why are you guys
crawling
dancing? What
their
happened?
way back into this. It felt like MIBR had come.
Straight up A hit?
Heavy A from MIBR. We talked about how the last run was a little bit slower. Do they speed up here? They don't have Artzine's ult. They don't really have the same tools.
Oh, he's dead.
This is going to hurt. They've got to scatter. They've got to
He's
flood,
dead.
and Aspas is dead. Cortezia can't alleviate any of the pressure. The flash up from Khalil is going to hit all 3, if I'm not
Holy
mistaken.
freak.
He just gets taken out from some spam. Gotta be careful that Omen Smoke doesn't cover all that. You can see over the edges.
Shannon with a counterpunch to keep it competitive.
I have to say, Verno is one off of that Armageddon. Viper's Pit is still online.
MIBR playing bad? What about Furia playing well?
Cannot afford to let MIBR touch a single site. The spike cannot be planted. You have to take out the Viper.
He had to TP out. He's going to get all
Not
the way
possible?
back into spawn.
Damn.
You spoke about Rafa in the beginning of this match. He's going to have to step up huge here.
On his
Wow.
own and stand
Rafa.
up, he does. Huge for Furia.
Come on, bro.
2 kills found.
Come on, bro.
3. Furia get to 5.
Come on, bro.
But you can hear it in here.
Icebox feels like an eternity ago. Aggression from the defense. They've taken all of this space mid already. They've got to get this catch onto Heat. Because as soon as they spot what's going on here, they're going to speed up A.
Oh.
And that's exactly what they do. Instantly increasing pace. Smokes, backside, drones, TPs, the whole thing. Khalil.
He slipped right.
The cavalry's here.
He's in a really good spot to make a play. He's got a frenzy too.
Hey, what's up, man?
That's 1 kill found.
Oh my god.
Turning around finally. Verno spamming
This
through the
panic
smoke,
spray.
getting the best of him. Again, a pistol.
Oh.
So desperately needed. Really nice.
He
job by
knows!
Verno. Position given away, yes, but takes a step back, forcing Havoc to take the fight, and he will take it.
Oh
They've gotten
god.
it down to 2. They've gotten it down
Oh
to 1.
god. Stop
Pistol
it.
for Furia.
Trying to gather some info with that.
Is Furia sponsored by Hellman's Mayo? Yes, they are.
Looks like Fury's still.
I was gonna make a joke, but I don't want to
where
say
they
it.
want to end.
They're already rotating back A. They know it's not a B hit.
Yeah, this is going to be dangerous for Furia. They're running into a stack. They do have the better weaponry.
But remember, our team still has his stun too.
And there's Teo missiles. And there's a Omen Paranoia.
Was it too early? Was it too fast? Everybody get 1 kill off of it. Aspas not connecting the shot on the second.
Surely not an eco.
They think it's going to be a pivot back to B after all that utility. Oh, Furia, you can tell they don't want to throw this one away.
I love this call to cut noise and to contact up. I mean, that separates the defense. They have so much power in
Rockets?
numbers.
Aspas 1v4?
But that little freeze is just enough to set them apart.
30 seconds left.
Boss.
Bang.
Good for 1. Good.
What?
And 2.
Enemy remaining.
Khalil's left alone in 1v2. Fakes the TP. Does he take the bait? Khalil trying to avoid disaster. 13 seconds left.
Oh my god, they got
It's a
ecoed.
thrifty round win for MIBR.
Nah, this is just like
They
heartbreaking.
finally win the pistol.
He's going to have to wake up for Furia to take this map win.
What?
Havoc's dead. Do they know there's more threat?
The Bucky is underrated. For real.
They're going to try to drone him out. Not a lot of help here either. Meanwhile, Khalil's gotten up really far into B heaven.
Oh.
A lot of that space, but Aspas with that out.
Was the Bucky ace earlier? I saw it.
Loves to abuse that
Mr.
weapon
Fallen?
against, whether it's light armor, no armor.
I don't think Rafa's going to swing that.
I was TPing there. That's not good. True, Willie.
No, I mean, that
Spitting.
flash is to get him off that line, but now that Aspas knows that it doesn't actually hit, that might set him up for some kills in future rounds if he decides to get an off
Are you
that
laughing?
line.
They're trying to split B.
It's a good
Prize
call.
is a stinger. But Khalil's dead.
This is not a good
Now they
TP.
know
Why
where
is doing
one more
that?
is, and you've got to be careful. That's the spike. I mean, if he dies there, everything's being picked apart around him anyway, but
1 enemy remaining.
that's the precious
Aspas?
cargo. And it will fall.
Oh, good.
He needs to be careful here. Looks like he is going to play very passive.
It's the same play. It's the same play, but this time with an additional flash.
Bro,
and
he
this
did the
time Havoc gets
same
best
thing
of
with a...
Shenum.
Oh my god.
Shorty versus Judge.
High watch for Heat? Uh-oh.
Our team playing just on the other side of the smoke. He will not get tested. Not yet, anyway. And now they know the opposite. Prize investing the Armageddon, but they haven't been able to alleviate a lot of this heaven pressure. And the smoke is going to keep them back. They have to force their way through this. They face check out, but it's late. Rafa will pay for it with his life.
That sounds like Oxy.
Spike down.
He said, Rafa, where are you looking, brother?
Trigger discipline, not the name of the game today. Havoc does have an ult to play with, though.
He's going to be up towards B. Going to feel, and it's a pretty light setup here. Is there a stun setup for him? There it is. It's going to connect, but it hits him too. The judge, exactly what he needs there.
That's just unbeatable.
It's a must-win round for Furia, and they are up 5v3 in a post plant, but the flood is coming through.
5v4 or 4v3
Oh,
now.
brother.
There's nobody here.
3v3 now.
Oh, brother,
3v2
dude.
now. He and Khalil, the dash forward. He's got to get out of there. Khalid's able to get one.
Oh
Just in the
my
nick of time.
god.
Aspas from up top.
Oh.
Heat's getting it down to a 1v1.
Wait a minute. The pie
With
clutch.
Spike just out of reach and 42 HP. I don't know how he does this. Verno can just hold the line. All of it is on Heat to swing his way out.
Ooh, laid
and
out.
Verno connects.
11-6.
though.
It
They're
might
just
be
playing
all
through
she
this.
wrote for Furia this
Forcing up
season.
into this a little bit
Just
here.
not,
They bought the last, what, 3 rounds
just not
now?
giving.
Feels that way.
Just not giving for the boys.
He's going to have nothing in the next round. He's only got 300 to his name.
Prize is not crossed behind this wall. And there's an op trained on it. The gas should be down soon.
They crunch ropes from A.
Big opener onto Shenham and Vent.
Uh-oh. Ardzine?
A lot of space gathered right now from the side of Furia. No B main control, though.
Oh my god.
These
Dude,
players at A are ready, Doug.
The fact that our team just swings like that
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah. I mean, you have to push him off, but how do you deal with the Aspas here?
Oh, they wait for
Oh,
the
the
wall. To go up.
wall.
They refresh the smoke too. And he
Wait.
still
Oh,
connects.
freebie. Oh,
The
okay.
double dip onto Havoc. With Verno not
Made
far
noise.
off. This defensive setup looks like
Oh
it will
my
hold.
god.
The shorty doesn't connect, but he didn't realize that Verno was there, so he's able to get the messer off, and now the stun on the swing.
Oh, the stun
a little
fucked him.
early from Verno.
Oh, timing?
Now 2v2, the spike just out of reach. All
1v2.
on to Cortezia now.
Spike planted.
He's been quiet, but he's got a chance to be heartbreak for Furia once more. He's blossomed. He's blossomed,
Rex.
excuse me, into such a strong player this stage, this year. A big moment for him.
Oh, he walked through his own
Not
smoke,
even
man.
given the chance. A thrifty round win for Furia.
He wins that with the stash, right?
It's off of a TP, a little bit different timing than you would normally expect. Aspas dropping. I
Damn.
thought he was going to be caught on the way down as Khalil swung. Still in control of the play around. All attention towards A. Remember, he has
Damn,
a pit.
bruh.
So if they can get out, maybe there's something to play around here, but Artine has his ult.
Havoc on this A ramp is going to have to...
The planner just died for
Miracle,
free.
Doug, and he does. He got 2.
What the
I
fuck?
don't know that if it was enough of a miracle, though.
The breach is lurking mid?
They're going to freeze on the other
Oh,
side of this pit. They don't even
this-
have the spike in hand right now, and Rafa's
Nah.
got to take some space.
I have the spike.
I mean, you got to stick at some point. Oh, you're done.
Ball
Oh!
goes down, Rafa takes a step back, drops on Aspas, and now he's going to have the Rolling Thunder.
But you
Go
got to
spamming
plant the
util.
spike.
Or you swing into the fight! They decide to drop the pit, and now they want to fight into spawn.
The fuck is going on?
These moments, these
30 seconds left.
micro decisions have been the Achilles heel of Furia.
Spike planted.
But they settle, they get the spike
It
down.
just kind of seems like they do whatever they like, whatever.
Not planted for heaven.
I don't know.
Rafa is so far away.
He still has a drill, he still has 2 flashes. But you're right, it feels like he's on the other side of the map right now. Doesn't have the stun up. He's feeling a lot of this pressure.
Oh my
Meanwhile,
god.
Cortezia has slipped
Oh
in the
my
net.
God.
The flash is perfect.
How the
And
fuck?
Rafa's shots are 2.
Oh
For a
my
second, it looked
god.
like it was going to be done.
Still much work to be done, though. Cortezia dropping a little paranoia. Do they swing behind it? They were going to try. Verno's going to get a kill off the salvos, too.
The spike.
I'm late.
Still a place to recover it.
Yeah, good
Rafa's
smoke.
dead? Aw, hell no. How'd he come?
All of Rafa's utility now for an execute is gone.
My ult's ready.
And this scrappy buy from MIBR
Fake teleport.
proving to be beneficial for them in this round.
Just following me, bro. I don't know where he went.
Now, Furia, how do you mid-round this? All 3 members spotted with that.
Let's see what
start
Furia
block.
doing this.
Right.
4v5.
He has to relieve some of this pressure at B. He has to be the one that tries
Bobby
to
don't know me? Oh, he
beat
knows
out a
me.
rotation, maybe even win a 1v1 on one of these players. It's the only way back into the round.
Yep. He has to do right now what Shannon was able to do so successfully in the first half. But he's got to do it on his own.
And he has to do it against Aspas.
Hi, Nabi.
And he can't.
Come here.
And meanwhile, they invested the Yoru TPB, so now there's a mad dash to try to take the space that he's managed to gain. But he's on an island here.
Left.
Havoc has to stand on his own.
He's got to try to disrupt. He cannot let these Teo missiles go down, delay the spike. There's only 20 seconds left. This is the play.
Off the flash, able to get the first. Cortesia down.
He's got to keep going.
Trying to scale up behind the utility. Prize gets a spike down. A retake attempt from MIBR, which includes the Rolling Thunder, is going to be a problem. Havoc stunned, dead. And now the Rolling Thunder in play. It's going to win.
It is Jover.
It's not going to connect
Khalil?
on anyone, so Prize and
Sorry,
Khalil will
Nabi.
have a shot at this. Oh, but he whips it all. And now Prize is left
It's
in
over,
1v4,
Nabi.
and he cannot stand.
It's truly
MIBR
over.
gets a series point. Fury have their work cut out for him.
Oh,
But
what's wrong
honestly,
with you
that's been the case
guys?
for them, as it was the case for them 3 hours ago when we started, but they're still in this fight.
The thing is, Aspas has that entire A line.
They've taken B. Artine up in heaven. Turning the flash, the paranoia is behind it. Do they fill in? That's going to cause so many problems. Khalil scaling forward into the smoke, getting the best of Artine.
GG.
It's all falling apart for them. Heat has to stand
Unless-
in 1v2 with 29 HP. The spit to buy some time, and Shenop swings into it to break the hearts of Furia. So close, but just not enough.